Hello and welcome to my channel. Age is just a number and my name is Barbara Jean. This is a channel for women over 40, over 50, over 60, over 70 and beyond who have a love of fashion and beauty. And today, yes, it is about beauty. Yes, it is. It is about being a Pat McGrath virgin. Yes. So, if this is the channel that you think that you would be interested in and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing down below. Just hit that little bell right next to it and you'll be notified of every single video that I make when it comes up. And leave me a comment. I love hearing your words and your feedback. It means the world to me. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to spend a few moments of your special day with me. I know that you have a choice and I know that you're very busy. So every time you spend a few minutes with me, it makes me so happy. So yes, so we're going to be talking about Pat McGrath, my first time use with it. So if you want to see how it went, stay tuned and we'll get started on it right away. Let's get this little party started. Yes, I got a package from Pat McGrath. I've never tried Pat McGrath. Can you believe that? I am a Pat McGrath Labs virgin. Yes. So let's take a look and see what I got. Not a whole bunch, just some to dip my toe into, just to see if I liked it or not, okay? Yes, so here is the Pat McGrath Labs Eye Ecstasy Sublime Eyeshadow Palette. Now, I'm going to have to be very, very careful. Boy, it's so shiny. So shiny. Very careful when I open this because it is loaded with gold sequins. So, I'm assuming that lots of her little packages and stuff come with these. I know that I sent one, my Secret Santa, in the Secret Santa collab this past December. Beauty and More with Renee, I sent her a Pat McGrath kit, and I believe it had the sequins in it as well too. So let's find the scissors, and we're going to be very careful here. I don't want to get this all over the floor, so I'm just going to cut up here. Something I've noticed, I have got to get me another trash can. I don't have one in here in my filming room, which is actually the third bedroom. I guess it's an extra that I turned into my studio or filming room, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to take this little puppy out of here, minus any sequins. Set this upright so it doesn't go anywhere. Actually, I'm going to fold it over. wondering, I might could find a use for those sequins sometime. I'll have to see what I can do with that. Oh, it's not doing much. Okay. Comes with the little booklet, I guess, here. Pat McGrath, the mother of makeup and the runway. All right. And the palette here, okay, it's very clear, plasticky, so not too bougie. It's just plastic. Clear plastic at that. So, okay. Oh, okay, these colors, I couldn't tell what the colors were through the plastic and through this. So these are extremely pretty. So far, I'm loving the colors because they are right up my alley, which is, let's see, do these have colors on the back? Yes. One is Sinful, which is almost like a light chocolate, a light brown. Two is Gold Nectar, which is this golden brown right here. Extrovert, which is this copper color right here. And these are all iridescent, looks like. And then the last one is Corruption, which is a dark chocolate. Now, what I don't see in here, what was that one up there? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 was that, okay, Sext Rovert, which is kind of a greenish gold right here. I'm sorry, I missed that one. All right. Can't see these until you open them up. All right, it does not have a transition shade, so I'm going to have to use one. So, all right. I know. I have this here. I use this one as kind of this is the Milani bronzer. And this is called Silky Matte, and it's an 02. But I noticed sometimes a lot of your bronzers depends if they're light enough and neutral enough, make a wonderful, wonderful transition shade. So, but before we start with that, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm using the ABH, and I'm just going to, oh my goodness, it only takes just a tiny, tiny touch, and I'm just going to smear using a little bitty old concealer brush that I've had. And I'm just going to take this all the way up to the brow bone, going all the way into the corner. And kind of taking it out to where I'm going to go with the shadows. Let's do the other one real quick here too. Kind of got on there. Okay. Probably would use less if I did my finger. But the dang thing comes out so quick. All right. Oh, kind of a mess here. Hold on. Let me get this. All right, tapped out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I want to put a little bit of powder on it. I don't want to do too much. I'm just going to take some, let's see, my favorite By Terry hyaluronic acid powder. And this little brush, just tap it in, tap it off. And I'm just going to set that. All right. Now, while I am letting that sit for just a second, oh, there's my box. I still got my box here. I have got, let's see, I'm looking at these colors, and since these are warm colors, I like to go ahead and put my liner, which I tight line, first. That way I don't mess the eyeshadows up if I mess up with it. I'm tight lining with a brown waterproof liner, and this is one I've had for a while by, let's see, it's so worn off. I think it's Blvd if I'm not mistaken. That line you can get at Dollar General. But it's just a chocolate brown. And I'm just ever so gently going underneath there. And you can see just a difference of how it defines the eye, just enough. I believe as an aging, mature woman that if you do it on the lid, you're taking up too much space and you're closing your eye in. So we're just going to go in and see, I did it. I smeared above it. So and a lot of times I try and remember to do this even before I do the primer. So I mess that up. So I'm going to take one of my favorite little, I keep the bag of the pointy Q-tips here. And I'm just going to wipe that off. And now I'm going to go back with my primer and just touch that one little spot up. And let's see, here it is. Just a little bit. All right. Now I need to go back and powder that too. Hence why I try to remember to do it beforehand. So, all right. This is real life, people. All right, so I still have some powder on this one, on the brush. So I'm just going to tap on it. All right. So we're good to go. All right, so let's start playing with these shadows. But first, the transition shade, which I'm just going to use this Milani bronzer here. Now I had this out because I'm actually filming 2 videos with this. The foundation is another video that I did, and it's with the new e.l.f. Camo CC cream. That's a separate video. But because the color match was a little bit off for me, I didn't want to bronze too much, so I chose this lighter one and just chiseled underneath my cheekbones a little bit. So, but we're going to use, since this was out, we're going to use this as our transition shade. So I'm going to take a old Trish McAvoy pointy fluffy brush, swirl it around in there, tap it off. But that's a quick tip for, you know, traveling. You know, if you have a kit that's got a bronzer in it, and if it's a neutral bronzer, you don't have to take another transition eyeshadow unless it's already in the palette that you, the eyeshadow palette that you are taking traveling with. So See, it's coming through just ever so lightly. All right, and I've got a big fluffy blending brush here. And this one is Sonia Kashuk, I believe. Yeah, rounded crease brush. The older you are, the smaller the brushes you should use. So, all right, that's turning out to be a pretty darn good color for the transition shade. All right. So, let's do this one really quick. This actually makes an excellent transition shade in a pinch. All right, so let's go in and use this. Oh, I got an itch, sorry. Let's use this number 1 color, which was Sinful. Number 1 right here. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to move to a little bit smaller brush, pointy brush. And this is the Sigma E 45. You can tell it's just a little bit smaller than this one. So I'm just going to go in the tip and start working it in. I hope you cannot hear those noises that my stomach is making. It never fails. I sit down here and it's just like my stomach just starts going, growling and going to town. All right, taking this big fluffy crease brush, gonna do some blending in there. Very pretty. All right. Do a touch more. All right. Now I want to go in. I'm sorry, that glass tray is there. Let's see. I'm looking for my little bitty round brush. No, it's not a little bitty round brush. It's a little bitty pointed. Here it is. It fell down. Sonia Kashuk, a little bitty round shader, I think, or detailed shader, I think is what it's called. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this dark chocolate right here. The tip, ever so lightly, pounce off, and then I'm going to go into where that socket is. And I'm going to just start gently putting it in there. When it's a little bitty pointed thing like this, you can really place it where you want it. Now I'm going to go back with this big fluffy brush. And I'm wanting just to smooth that out and blend it. All right, go in a little bit more, but more on the side of it. And I'm just going to come up from the corner of my eye up. And then back down to make that V shape, that darker part that looks like it's at an angle, bringing the eye uplifted. If you wonder why my lips are so shiny, I've got my Milani lip butter on. I really like that stuff. I really do. And I like to scrub. And I have a new little lip scrub brush that I've been using, and I really like it. And it's by Ulta. Yeah. I'll do a little favorites video soon, and I'll show you in there. All right, so this is turning out quite nice. I want to build it up just a little bit more. So I'm going to go on the flat side again. Now what I wanted to show you was that a lot of the, from what I can tell, this is just my impressions, is the Pat McGrath is a very beloved product line that a lot of the younger YouTube ladies really like. And because of the bold statements that they make, which I don't do that many bold statements, they get really creative and turn out these beautiful looks. And I just love watching them because of they're just magic with them. So, but I wanted to see if someone of my age, almost 63, if I could wear this product line and how I would use it. That was my intention of why I bought this. So But I'm so glad that it was warmer shades in here. I had no idea. I didn't do any research on it. I just saw it and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to try that. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is still, because it's got some brown, that dark underneath it, I'm going to tie that underneath where that is and come on down underneath my eye. Ever so gently. Oh, my nose itches. I've got that there. All right, now, so what I'm going to do here, y'all never see me do this, I don't think, very often. You know, I love the artist brushes from my foundation, but I also have this as a concealer brush. And I'm just going to kind of smooth that out underneath there. So I'm going to go in now with, I think I'm going to do, let's just do this kind of goldish green right here. And I'm going to do it on my little ring finger and do this on the eyelid. Let's see how it does. Ooh, shiny. Okay. And I'm going to go up into the crease line just a little to make my eyelid appear a little bit not as droopy. Let me go in with the big fluffy brush to kind of smooth that out a little bit. I think I will take this, the end of the paddle, and go in to that metallic green as well. And that way I can just go in a little bit with my finger up in there just a little bit easier. Now I want to go back in, I'm thinking, with that transition, which is the bronzer, with that first brush, and kind of go over that edge above there to that. I'm going to go back with the second brush I used, the Sigma E45, into that first brown and kind of just go over that again. And then with the third one, I'm just kind of trying to clean up a little bit here after all of that green shimmer. All right. Back again with that transition shade above it. That gold glitter or green glitter, I'm going to bring down just a smidgen below. As well there. All right, so big fluffy brush. Once more over. All right, and now I want to use, for the brow bone, I'm going to use the highlighter that I used on my cheekbones from the Zovia, this blush. I'm just going to go with my little finger here and just go underneath the brow bone there. So, all right, so I'm going to go and finish the other eye, and then we'll come back and we'll talk, and maybe I'll have a little surprise for you. The other eye done, and mascara, I'm just going to touch that up just a smidgen here using the Estee Lauder mascara. All right, so let's see what else is in the box, my virgin box. All right, I've got not one, but I've got two lipsticks. I've never tried their lipsticks, and they just look so stinking cute. So let's see. I love their packaging on this. I think it kind of goes with the gold sequins. And this is, let's see, I got two colors. Okay, and these are called Blitz Trance. And I got 133, which is Emanuele. And then I got 138, which is Flesh 3. So let's open these up and see, because I've never had their lip products either. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm opening it up. It's got a cute little envelope thing here. I didn't even see that. Look at that. That's cute, little touch. That packaging, I like that. And look at this. I'm a sucker for lipstick tubes, especially fancy ones. So let's see. This one is, which one did I open first? Flesh 3. It's kind of like, let's see. We'll compare. I'll get both of them out here and we'll kind of compare. So open this one up through the little packaging. There's that one. Trying to keep the packaging straight. I love it. All right. And this was the 133 Emmanuel. And this is a beautiful kind of pinky coral type thing. So they're very different colors. So I tell you what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can here. There's 1 and 2. So I think I'm going to go with the darker one. So, you know what I think I'm going to do here with my eyes, just for shits and giggles? Okay, I'm going to take that liner, and I'm just going to go in my waterline here with that chocolate brown as well. Okay. Do that one. And then do that. All right, so I need to get some colored eyeliners. I have a few Chanel's, just a few, I think, to do the bottom inner rim. All right, so what we're going to do is, I brought out a new, because I didn't know which we're going to do. I'm going to do the darker one. And I'm going to need a Kleenex here in a second to wipe that off my arm so I don't get it. So, all right. I've had the lip butter sitting on my lips. I'm going to take this that had the powder. Kind of put that on top of there. And let's line the lips real quick with, this is just Milani's All Natural. And I'm filling in as I go. This is just a very, as you can see, very pale nude because I want the lipstick to shine through. All right. There's the light one, and I'm going to put it away. We're going to go in with this one. It's very pretty. It's not as dark as I was, for some reason I was thinking it was going to come out darker. Beautiful color though. All right. Pretty. I like that. I think it goes really good with my hair too. All right, so that is this. All right, so let's get on with this. All right, so if you stayed with me this long, I was kind of hinting that maybe there was something extra. So it is. It's going to be a giveaway because what else is in here is another one of the I Fantasy Sublime packages. So if you would like to win this, all right, and I'll show you again, that one is not opened, but here are the colors in this package. If you can see. All right. All right, so you must be subscribed to my channel. You must be at least 18 years or over. Let's see, YouTube has not sponsored this in any way, shape, or form. This was purchased with my own money. So you have to comment in the comments down below. And let's see, it doesn't matter what you say, it just has to be a comment. Please, because of how expensive postage is, it is just to U.S. residents only with mailing address in the U.S. So, and this, I'll pick a winner on February 10th, all right? And let's see, is that it? Let's see, subscribe, leave me a comment. Oh, give me a thumbs up too. And yes, be subscribed. It has to be a public subscription. I have to be, to go on and verify that you are actually subscribed to my channel. So I have to go and see it from your channel that you are and see it from mine that you are. So, all right, well, I hope you like this. I know it was a little bit longer than what I was anticipated for, but I'll try and trim some of this out and everything. But this turned out pretty, so kind of liking it. So I'm doing this kind of in a conjunction with another video that I'm filming as well too, and it is a review on the new e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. So you should see that out as well. I don't know if it'll be before or after this. Who knows? So yeah. So So that's it. So, all right, ladies, that's going to be it. So I'm going to wind this little puppy up. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to me. I appreciate you so much. And thanks for coming by to spend a few minutes of your day with me. And remember, ladies, what I tell you every single day, every day, get up and show up because you are worth it. So until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day.